Howard Jones Field. Andy Hageman and Dan Weber here for USCFootball.com Instant Analysis. Well, Dan, it's a different vibe here at practice. It definitely has that big game feel, being that they have UCLA on the platter for this week, pun intended, being that it's also Thanksgiving week. What's it like here at practice? What is the vibe that you're getting?
You know, it gives you a little bit of that sense of what it used to be. I mean, they had, I'm guessing, like 45 or so boosters, alums, whatever, up on the deck. Had a whole bunch of former players here. Sean Cody, Darnell Bing, Kevin Marbett, Lee Webb, just kind of and more media here, you know, Kenny Mayne from ESPN's here doing something. I'm not sure exactly what, but yeah, it's got that kind of, you know, little bit of an extra, you know, sizzle.
And it's also possibly the last home game for some Trojans here in the Coliseum. Also, it's senior week as well. Like, what do you expect some of these players? Are they going to be able to contain their emotions?
Well, I think address that, and he was probably happy to address it because he said, you know what, as much as, you know, it's their last game, it's not just about the seniors, it's about this, you know, the whole team and the whole family and, you know, coaches and everybody else involved. And I think he's already kind of playing down that, you know, let's all get fired up and get real emotional. And I think that's probably a very smart way to approach it as a coach, that this is, you know, the whole team, the whole family, not just about the seniors.
Today, the injury report only had one player on it. First time that's happened in a very long time. What do we expect from the team this week in that regard?
Yeah, I think, you know, they are the healthiest they've been. You know, the question about Marquise, who hasn't practiced much and missed the Saturday's Colorado game, but as Ed said, you know, somebody asked if he had any restrictions, and Ed said didn't look, you know, like he had any today. So he said, I think he'll be fine. Trey Madden said, you know, this is a game he's been pointing to. He said, I've got a long time to, you know, after this game. So, yeah, I've been pointing to this is the one I wanted to be back. Silas, you know, still the one that might not make it. Xavier Grimble was here after not being here yesterday and, you know, ready to going with the first group. You know, this is Soma. We were trying to guess what happened with him yesterday because he was kind of moving stiffly, and I was saying, you know, I thought, well, did you do something to your thigh, or was, you know? And he said, no, it was some back spasms after weightlifting. So that's not the kind of thing that's gonna, you know, cause him any, you know, lingering problems. So, you know, they're just about, you know, everywhere you look, everybody who's supposed to be there is there.
As Coach Orgeron mentioned how the team can continue this momentum from the Stanford game and, of course, last week against Colorado?
Well, I think the whole theory is keep doing what you're doing. Don't do anything special. Don't do anything extra. Just do what we've been doing. Stay with the plan. Stay with the process. You know, this week's a little different because you've got, you know, no class tomorrow, and you know, Thanksgiving. You know, the team's going to have a big meal at a restaurant tomorrow. Where the question was, well, what are they going to eat? And he said everything on, you know, everything and anything they want. So, and then they go. Get out here early on Thanksgiving Day, get a whole day off where players get to go, local guys get to go home, and the out-of-town guys get to go with them. So it'll be a little bit of a different week, but they're trying to make it as much as the normal week as possible.
Okay, thanks, Dan. This wraps up today's Instant Analysis. Signing off for Dan Weber, I'm Andy Hageman. Log on to USCFootball.com for more.